Beatrice, I love your question. Notice my bread is like sitting in the corner. Don't, like, look at that. Like, see, it's already been kind of, isn't that pretty? Have you not been seeing my TikTok videos about my bread experiments? Oh my gosh, it's kicking my butt. There's one recipe I want to try and perfect so bad, and it just keeps falling on me. I cannot get it right. But I look at failure differently than most people. Failure to me is just a way that I have learned that I shouldn't do it. It's just like when I'm out gardening. I have learned that I should not be doing that way because it didn't work. So that's how I look at failure. So if there's something that I've tried and it didn't turn out, that just means I need to go back to the drawing board, right? My brain is very analytical and it just does not stop at all. Like, I will continue to read until I figure it out. And when it comes to food, if I fail at it, the chickens eat anything. They're like my biggest cheerleaders. Sometimes I think they sit in their coop and they hope that I fail on everything so that they can eat the leftovers, the remnants, right? It's like a big coup probably in the chicken coop where they're like, oh, what is she going to fail at this time? Because we're hungry for something new. In all seriousness, though, it wasn't until I started getting into the hows and the whys and the questioning of everything that I started learning scientifically how things worked, and things started working out for me. So basically, I fail at life, but I just keep waking up and trying because I figured as long as I wake up, God's still got something for me to do. I love the question, though. That was really an interesting question. Like, contemplating. I just look at failure totally differently. It's just another reason for me to go back to the drawing board and try again. Yeah, I was one of those kids. Feel sorry for my parents, don't you? But I think the biggest trait I have is that when I've tried something and I can't quite get it, I find someone older or someone that has mastered it, and I ask them, can I sit down with you and can we talk about it? Can you show me? Like, I have an Italian lady here where I live. She's going to teach me how to make pasta. She's full Italian. She grew up in New York and her parents used to make pasta around the table, and she's going to teach me how. I am like so excited. So yeah, there is no such thing as failure. It's just one big learning curve, and the chickens eat anything.